They said nothing survived the rift. In 1,000 years, not a soldier, not a scout, not even a bird that flew too close. The rift didn't kill things. It erased them like they had never existed, like the world itself decided, no, not this, not here gone. So the elders wrote their laws in blood and stone. The Sawkeepers built their white towers so high. They forgot what the ground felt like. The Asheville sealed its darkness, so deep it forgot what light smelled like. And both sides agreed, silently, desperately, completely. The two worlds would never touch light and shadow, separate, forever. They were so certain, they forgot to ask the shadows what they wanted. His name was Cale Morrow, 17 years old, no magic, no title, no future worth speaking of, just a boy, at the very edge of the world, in a village that smelled like ash and old iron, where the wind always blew from the wrong direction. And the nights lasted a little too long. He sat up in the dark, chest heaving, sweat cold on his skin, the dream again. Always the same dream, the battlefield, the two figures reaching for each other, like they had been separated for 1,000 years. And finally found each other across the dark. And then white, and then nothing. He always woke up before they touched. He was starting to think. That was the cruelest part. Ashmere was a border village, not quite Luminara, not quite anything else. The kind of place where the sky never fully brightened and the people never fully smiled, where children learned early not to look toward the horizon, and adults pretended they had forgotten why Cale had lived here his whole life. He had been called Half-Ash since he was old enough to understand what it meant. Impure blood, they said, too close to the dark side, not enough light in him. He had stopped arguing about it years ago. It was easier to just work, to hammer iron until his arms ached and his mind went quiet, to exist in the space between sleep and something that felt almost like peace. He didn't notice his shadow stretching toward the window. He never noticed. But it did it every morning now, reaching, like it was waiting for something to reach back.